When we speak into a landline telephone, a wire cable carries the sounds from our voice into a socket in the wall, where another cable takes it to the local telephone. Fiber optics works a third way. It sends information coded in a beam light down or glass or plastic.
Types of fiber optic cables. Firstly, we have two types of fiber optic cables. First, we have single mode fiber, and second, we have multi-mode fiber. It has a very thin core, about 5 to 10 microns in a diameter. In a single mode fiber, all signals travel straight down the middle without bunching off the edge. Cable TV, internet, and telephone signals are generally carried by single mode fibers, wrapped together into a hard bundle. Cables like this can send information over 100 kilometers. We have three applications. First, communication, sensing, and power delivery. The definition for communication is voice, data, and video transmission are the most common use of fiber optics, and three included. For example, telecommunications, local area networks, industrial control system, avionic system, military command control and communication system. Secondly is sensing. Sensing is fiber optic can be used to deliver light from a remote source to a detector to obtain pressure, temperature, spectral information. The fiber also can be used directly as a transductor to measure a number of environmental effects such as grade, pressure, electrical resistance, and pH. Environmental change affect the light intensity, phase, or polarization in ways that can be detected at the other end of the fiber. Okay, for the last application is power delivery. Power delivery is optical fibers can deliver remarkable high levels of power for tasks such as laser cutting, welding, marking, and arranging.
Formula.
First, attenuation. Signal lose strength as they are propagated through the fiber. Attenuation is measured in the formula is A for attenuation in bracket dB equal to 10 log in bracket P in over P out in bracket. So there is a formula of attenuation. P in and P out are referred to the optical power going into and coming out to the fiber. Second is bandwidth. Bandwidth is measured data carrying capacity of an optical fiber, and it expressed as the product of data frequency and distance traveled. For example, a fiber with 400 MHz kilometer bandwidth can transmit 400 MHz for a distance of 1 kilometer, or it can transmit 20 MHz of data for 20 km. Lastly, power transmission is the amount of power that a fiber can transmit without being damaged. Is usually expressed in terms of the maximum acceptable power density. Power density is the product of the maximum power output of the laser and the area of the large beam. For example, a pulse laser that produces 50 millijoule in a 10 nanosecond pulse provides an output power. The formula is power output equal to work over times. So we put 50 millijoule over 10 nanoseconds. So the answer is 500 kilowatts.
Okay, next. The fiber optic has a disadvantage and advantage. Advantage of fiber optic transmission. Optical fiber have largely replaces copper, while communication in core network in developed world. Because of its advantage over electrical transmission, here are the main advantages of the fiber optic transmission. First, extremely high bandwidth. No other cable-based data transmission medium often the bandwidth that fiber does. The volume of data that fiber optic cables transmission for unit time is far greater than copper cables. Okay, next, 2. Longer distance. In fiber optic transmission, optical cables are capable of providing low power loss, which enables signal can be transmitted to a longer distance than copper cables. Okay. Next, 3. Distance to electromagnetic interference. In practical cable development, is inevitable to meet environment like power substations, heating, ventilating, and other industrial sources at interference. Okay. Then we go through to the disadvantages of fiber optic transmission. Okay. Through fiber optic transmission bring a lot of convenience. Its disadvantages also cannot be ignored. Okay. First, fragility. Usually optical fiber are made of glass, which lead to they are more fragile than electrical wire. Number 2. Difficult to install. It's not easy to splice fiber optic cables, and if you bend them too much, they will break, and fiber cable is highly susceptible to becoming cut or damaged during installation or construction activity. In conclusion, we know the fiber optic subscription is widely used for data transmission and is increasingly being used in place of metal wire because of its efficient and high transmission capacity. We have seen the fiber optic cable have replaced traditional cable twisted and cable console cable as the use of demand for great bandwidth and fast speed. There is no doubt that fiber optic transmission will bring more opportunity to cater for future demand.